Oh, fuck. God damn, bro. I've never been this pumped on my hands. Ugh. Hey guys. It's been a minute since I've made a video for everybody here on this channel. I've been thinking lately that I think I want to start growing my forearms. This is what the basis of the video is. If you haven't known, or if you don't know, what the hell? I'm a little rusty recording myself. I plan on growing my forearms. I feel like they are genetically gifted, and I've never trained them in my entire career of bodybuilding. I have only done my arms. When I do reverse curls, I try to emphasize on the bicep. So I'm really pumping out the brachialis area of my bicep when I'm training my arms or my triceps. Obviously, if I'm doing heavy exercises, they're obviously engaged. And so they've grown from just picking things up and putting things down, essentially, without any further emphasis of contraction or building my hands. And, I have pretty developed hands. I got this muscle here. This actually comes from my father's side. My whole forearm is from my father's side. The hair, the way its structure is, maybe some of my fingers I see on my mom's side. But the thumb, the thickness of the palm, and the meaty part here, the thickness of the palm, the bottom part, and the muscle on my hand here. So I've been decided to do what I want to do is I'm going to train my forearms for an hour and a half every day, like Andrey Smaev.
From the vast lands of Russia comes a man who defies human limits. Andrey Smaev, known as the Russian superhuman, is not just an athlete, he's a force of nature.
And he's kind of like been an inspiration for me because I do have these, forearms that, could potentially get bigger, and they're a genetic gift. Like some people have genetically good calves, and they'll train that, and then they just look like absolute mutated, monstrous, size looking muscles. And it's like, what the hell, I got these hands, I got these nice, forearms that could potentially grow and get bigger. And it's like, why not? Like, fuck it, you know what I mean? So the moral of this, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start recording myself every day for you guys in my garage while I'm training forearms, and together let's see how much they progress. Now I have a measuring tape right here with there is a sticker. What the hell? There's tape on a measuring tape. I don't know who did that. Okay, so let's measure my arm and my forearms as they are now. I've already did my first forearm workout today. Yesterday I did a little bit of it with my arms in the gym, just playing around and experiencing it. And they were totally wrecked today. And I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking do them again. Like, I don't know how many days they're gonna last doing them every day, but we're going to see. So they are at, I don't know if you could see this, flexed. They are 14 inches, I think. Hold on. Relaxed, they go to 13, but if I twist my forearm and flex it, yeah, they're at, it even gets further. What the hell? It says here 14 and a half. It's 14 and a half. Okay, let's try to do that again in this angle here like this. Hold up. I don't know if you could see that. It was 14 and a half when I did it. Now it's not working. Anyway, 14 and a half. Now we're going to go to the arm. It's hard to do this by myself. I had one of those measuring tapes that they kind of wind in. You don't have to do this manual crap. I have to find that one so we could do this regularly together. But for now, this is the only one I could find, and we'll stick with it. So embarrassing 18. That's weird, eh? I've got these guys to 20s before. I can't believe they are only, oh, there we go. Hold up. It's not in the big part of the tricep. Man, there we go. Ah, that's better. There you go. 19. That's what I expected. I was like, how did I lose size? So they're 19 on the dot. They're 19 on the dot. Let's try this side. 19s, baby! At 5'7". I think that's my height. I should check, to be honest. We're going to check everything together. Why not? We'll start doing all these measurements. It'll be a fun little chapter here. So this one's saying, okay, just under 19. Just under 19. But close enough. We'll say they're both 19s. So I got 14 and a half on my forearms. Let's check my good arm. Oh my God, really? Okay, let's check my forearm. Let's try to do it the proper way where you guys can see the number here. Okay. This one says 15. This one says 15. Yeah, this one says 15. No way. This one's smaller. Anyway, 15 inches, 14 and a half, 15. I don't know. But let's see if we can get these suckers to like 16 inches. And then maybe my whole bicep will grow too. And that'll go up as well to 20s. But we'll see, right? So the goal is to get to 16 inches from 14 and a half, 15. That would be a total inch or an inch and a half, whatever. But I want to see a 16, okay? And yeah, that's going to be the phase of this video. That's the emphasis of what we're going here. I'm going to try to record every forearm workout. If I don't, I apologize. But sometimes I just want to get, in the zone, enjoy some music in my ears. But, the whole workout doesn't have to be recorded. But, the idea is just to have it just sit there and just start recording myself doing my exercises. I'm going to be, if I want to post, I'm going to be lazy with my editing. But I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be lazy with anything. But in order for me to want to post every day, a lot of my videos are going to be unedited just so I can share it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have a professional camera. It's much higher quality. I'm going to use my phone for now. If things start picking up and, we start getting a nice viewing, and maybe even get my monetization back because I haven't been monetized with YouTube in a couple of years now. And that would be cool, right? And then, if things start going, yeah, I'll start putting more time into it because, it's worth the time, right? But this is a personal thing for now. So, take it as is. And I hope you guys enjoy this series with me. Let's see if we can get these freaking forearms to really start growing. They were so pumped today. I'm going to have a little couple of clips there at the end for you guys to show you how they looked. They looked retarded. Excuse my language. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on the internet, but I couldn't open my hands. I could not open my hands. And so what we're going to do is we're going to emphasize on doing Andrey Smaev's type of program. He does an hour and a half every day of his forearms. And from what I've seen, the research I've put in, I tried to emphasize, really find information about him. Even ChatGPT wasn't really good at sourcing things. But from different clips from Instagram, his YouTube shorts and his YouTube videos and his collaborations with other channels. Mind you, he speaks Russian in most of the videos, so there's an English translation that I have to use the caption translator on YouTube, and it's a little bit rusty, so there's some things that didn't translate properly, which then I would use ChatGPT to translate to explain to me why it doesn't make sense in English. So I tried really hard to do the research to find out how his program is, what he does. And I've seen a number of variations that he does. He trains his arms and his forearms with different type of workout cultures from calisthenics, arm wrestling workouts, bodybuilding, volume workouts, powerlifting exercises. And he incorporates all of them, including exercises with his hands that are based on his construction like job that he'll do at his work, that he counts in reps. It's like twisting a bolt for his hands to grow his hands. Like, so he's using many different forms of muscle confusion, muscle adaptation that's giving him that's what's causing this growth. You know, his calisthenics program that he does, it's like one arm pull-ups with his whole body, and he's 330 pounds, guys. Doing one arm pull-ups for 6 reps, that's crazy. So he does a very crazy amount of variations for his arms. It's not just bodybuilding and doing your basic, you know, like twists and stuff, but he's using ropes, plates, you know, powerlifting twists, and like just crazy stuff. And so I did a number of them today. Even did some workouts off a bench, my whole body weight, and I would lift. I was doing push-ups with my fingers. So essentially, you're contracting. I'll show you the video here at the end. Yeah, we'll see what happens. My hands were absolutely pumped today. Forearms were pumped to the tits. They feel already destroyed, and it's still the same day I trained them. They feel wrecked. So we'll see how they feel tomorrow. And I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, thank you so much for being here. If you're new here and you're interested in this, you can subscribe or not. Whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. This is for personal interest. So if you like it, you know, welcome aboard. Okay. And if you are an OG fan and a subscriber already, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Holy smokes. What the hell? It's getting heavy now. Jesus. Fuck. Holy fuck. Oh, look at the meat on my wrist. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's pushing on my nerves. Oh, fuck. God damn, bro. I've never been this pumped on my hands. Ugh.